It's Monday, and welcome to the Monday Midsole. I'm your co-host Kev, aka Buckeye City Soul. We have a great show planned for you today. But first, let me pass it to the original Othello.
Oh man, why I got to be Othello? What's good, fam? It's your boy Polos and Jays. We got another great show tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get started by kicking it off to our alternate step-in special co-host, Miss Kitty Your Soul.
Oh, hey guys. What's up, everyone? It's Kitty Your Soul. Yep. Y'all follow me. Pass it on to Mr. Arlamar.
Hello. Nice to meet everybody that's new to the chat. My boy Juan. I got Polos and Jays. Got Key to Your Soul. It's nice to see everybody. I rushed home just for this, for Juan's special moment. So I'm here. Let's get it.
All right, and our special and our special guest, Juan, aka Mr. Kiklahoma. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Another busy day in the life.
Man. Well, we appreciate you, carving out some time and spending it with us. But, first, we always throw the softball question out there. What got you into sneakers?
I've always been a little bit into shoes. Parents, were fortunate to take care of us a little bit when we were younger and stuff like that. And I guess just kind of when I got into high school, I actually like the shoe that really turned it on for me was the Zoom Generation 1.
Okay.
Sixth grade. I remember getting a brand new pair. That's when they were like way under $100 retail, right? Like $85, $90, something like that. And I just remember wearing them to school and being like, yo, back up. Like, don't step on them. Like, yo, we need another player right here to pick up this 3v3 before class starts. Like, not today. Like, so like that was kind of what kind of clicked and turned and made me like pay attention to shoes. And I was just buying random stuff at the outlets and Nike, just stuff at Nike and Foot Locker and stuff like that. And then really what really turned it on was when the Sonics moved to Oklahoma City and Kevin Durant got his signature line with Nike in 2008. And that's just kind of when it ramped up to like a whole different level.
Right. So tell us how that was. I mean, because like I'm that's something that happens rarely where, you get a team that kind of comes in. Did you have a team that you were following before that? Or because I know you're really heavy into the Thunder.
Right. So, I mean, I grew up in Oklahoma City, so I was basically raised on the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
My parents, they would take us down to Dallas a couple times. They would take us down to Dallas a couple times a season. And I was watching Steve Nash, Michael Finley, Baby Dirk, Sean Bradley, Baby Elton Brand, Jason Stackhouse. Like, so I was really following the Mavericks. That was kind of my team per se, following so. And then Hurricane Katrina happened.
Right.
And that's when the Hornets came and played Chris Paul's rookie year in Oklahoma City. And that really I became a Chris Paul fan. I think a lot of people became a Chris Paul fan. And they left to New Orleans for a year. And then right after I graduated high school, we got the Thunder. Me being a super sports junkie, being super, I love Oklahoma. Like everything about it. You can say what you want to say. Like I tell people this time, I hate when people talk bad about where they live. Like,
right.
Like that's where you live. Embrace it. Like that's part of you. That's what's making you make something for it. If you say there's nothing going on where you live, do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So then when the Thunder came, I was all on board with the Thunder from day one. Was there when they like unveiled the colors and stuff like that. KD, Jeff Green, Westbrook, and all that. And just ever since day one, just embraced it heavy. We're about to start the 15th season, and I've yet to miss a home game.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
that's crazy.
We've seen goods and bads. The first year, they start off like 4-23, fired the head coach. We've been to the finals. We've had good years. We've lost a lot of players, obviously.
Yeah.
And now, we're getting these other players. So hopefully, the future's bright for OKC.
So what was it like? Like, I mean, just kind of even dig a little bit deeper into that. What was it like when they had, a team that went to the finals and then like all of a sudden people just start leaving? Like, how did the city react to that?
Yeah, well, obviously everybody took it heavy on KD when he left. And what I try to explain to a lot of people was, Kevin Durant was like their first child, right? They never had a pro team. They never had that business aspect of losing a player So everybody felt like KD was committed to, or like, you can't leave us type of deal.
Right.
Like everybody was like, you're ours. They own him, right?
Right.
And they just didn't understand that. And I think, later on, they picked up on it, all right, Ibaka left, appreciation. Westbrook left, appreciation. This player played here, appreciation. But I think it really hurt them that first time, that player leaving. It was like, wow, like, and it's just, that was our first pro team. That was the first business move that people kind of had to understand. Like, I was telling people, like, if if somebody offers you a better job, you're going to stay at your job. If somebody offers you more money, you're going to stay at your job. If somebody offers you, a position to go work with other people that are going to help you elevate yourself, are you going to stay at your job? So, as a business person, I kind of understand all that. It's that people, that fan that, had an
entitlement.
Yeah. Business.
Yeah.
Man, so I know that, I've been following you for a long time, and I know, like, one of the first things I noticed about you was your KD collection. Now, talk to us about, some of the KDs that you have that, maybe we don't have access to, or, just kind of like, let's talk about your collection in that aspect.
Yeah, so it kind of like everything, again, kind of kicked off with the KD one. I was buying like a pair or two, and they were like $65 at the time, but I was in college at the same time, so I'm trying to figure out how my little part-time job is going to cover a pair of shoes here and there, fuel, food, whatever the case, day-to-day 18, 19, 20-year-old expenses, blowing money on eating out all the time and going to the movies and, buying the unnecessary stuff, right? We say that we're 32, 33, 35 years old. We're still doing the same thing. We just blowing money on 50. Stuff we probably don't. But
shut up, Cam.
But that was I just kind of picked up, and then once I finished school, I picked it up a little bit heavier, picking up shoes and stuff like that. And the shoe that really, really turned it on, because I had just finished school, was the KD5. I went and picked up every KD5 on release date. No issues, I was in line for KD5 on Pearls the day that the Jordan 11 bread dropped, I believe, in 2011. And this was the day.
Concord.
Was that? Okay, my
Concord. Fault. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I think the bread was 12.
I'm traumatized from that
12?
release, so I remember the day.
I think the bread was a 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and these were the days where we would line up for first come, first serve. Mm-hmm. And they would go down the line and they would peel the sticker. They'd ask you, what size do you want? And like, I'll take a size 11. They'd give you the sticker. They go all the way through the line, and then they would cycle all the way back through. Well, I'm like, I'm here for the KDs and the 10. He's like, don't worry about it. You don't you don't need a sticker. Like, you'll be good. And I'm passing on bread 12s and stuff like that. Well, I pick up every KD5 and then drops the first the KD5 what the. They get 16 pairs and they go to a raffle. And I didn't win the raffle. And I was like, man, that's kind of going to be like, I just bought every single one of these shoes when they dropped on release date. Ain't nobody out here buying KDs. And I didn't get this shoe. And I was a little bit upset. I was like, man, I'm not doing that again. I'm not buying every single silhouette ever again. They released the KD6. They're going to drop this teal and yellow colorway. And I'm like, cool. I don't even like it. That's going to be my little get out. Well, they quick strike a second pair, the Supreme Preheat. And I picked those up. And then another one drops. And the next thing you know, I'm picking up every KD6, every KD7. I'm going back and being all the 1s and 2s and 3s. So now the collection legit has every single KD that has ever dropped, from the 1 to the 15. I got Air Schools. I got the pre stuff before he was a Nike. I got samples that haven't released, prototypes. The one that everybody loves is the What the KD4, which a lot of people did customs for. There's only 3 pairs: me, KD, and the guy that designed it.
Damn.
So yeah, and that's just kind of like that's kind of what helped my brand, I guess, as I was going to events, and I'm able to have a discussion with somebody else that's different, because back in like 2013, 14, 12, it's a lot of Jordan displays, it's kind of the same stuff. So me, I had something different. You could come up and we could have a conversation, and I could kind of educate you a little bit on something that you might say, like, what's special about this? What's this? And as opposed to you seeing the same stuff everywhere. And it just kind of, helped me, I guess, as a person be a little bit different. And, the brand kind of just took off from there.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So yeah, let's get into Kiklahoma. So like, talk to us about like the beginning stages and what it's just exploded into.
Yeah, well, originally, and everything doesn't always work out. I was with it was me and six people. We were a separate brand. We were doing it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
We made little to no money. Everybody was a little bit older than me. But I was 22, 23 years old at the time, and was going with it, going to every event that we could go, trying to help this brand. And it didn't work out after our first event. Did a lot of that work, and I was just like, you know what? And that's what I tell people, man. Life's like everything in life's a relationship.
Right.
It's like you being with your wife, you being with your girlfriend. If it doesn't work, fix it. And if you can't fix it, leave.
Right.
So I left, and just kept the shows rolling, kept the sponsors rolling with me. Did shows heavy. Then we started with the kiosks. I've had multiple kiosks in Oklahoma and Texas. Now I have to
get that Kicks box.
Now I have two retail stores. I still go to all the events, still host my own events, 2 retail stores, do the whatnots, the website. I mean, it's just everything you can imagine coming from like sneakers and like what people have done around shoes. For the most part, I've done it. I've literally done it, from a kiosk to a store to hosting events to just being an info page, an info, this shoe drops on this day, to just I've done basically everything.
Damn.
It's just continuously rolling, and I think we're hitting year 8, and I think we're really just starting to get things rolling to where how I envision them, 10, 15 years down the line.
So did you do like a all like trial and error, or were there people that kind of helped you walk through some of the doors, or kind of said, hey, you should probably do this? Or was it just like, how'd you get the info to like build it up to where it is now with the 2 stores and then the events and everything like that?
The thing I hated whenever there were 7 of us is I had like 6 dogs barking, right?
But
I was like, well, y'all just barking will help me pull the other dog out the river. Like help me pull, like y'all just barking, but y'all not doing nothing. So whenever I took off solo, not that people obviously haven't supported me and stuff like that, but I was on that, it's going to work because of me or it's going to fail because of me.
Okay.
And I'm 100% responsible for all of that. I don't have a business partner, and my business partner like, yo, you're the reason our business is failing. Or, I didn't have to worry about pulling anybody else, because I had already done that with 6 adults. And I was just like, this. And I told them whenever I was going my own way, I was like, this is not fun for me no more. Like, we're not even making money. And it wasn't about the money. We were doing this for the culture per se. And realistically, I tied it all in because I went to a sneaker event in Texas and I was like, yo, I want this back home. I want this in OKC, because I had to drive 7 hours. I had to book a hotel, miss a day of work, all this. I want this for the locals. So I came back, found some people on Instagram that I didn't know, and we try to make it work, and it is what it is. But just kind of, everybody, hey, let's open the store here. I'm just like, you know what? Like, it sounds a lot easier than you guys make it seem. And I know Rick, and I don't know if you all can speak, but man, once you start a business, I was telling somebody this weekend, not only are you the collector of the money, but you're the janitor. You pay out the money. You do the ordering. You do the selling. You do every single thing you can imagine. So, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And a lot of people do go through trial and error, and we hope everybody does well, but it's not easy. It's not easy.
Right. So do you guys have like you guys ever get, because I know there's a lot of different like shows that kind of pop up like here. I think maybe you even came there's Sneaker Freaks here in Columbus. Like, do you guys like ever just like kind of get together and just kind of talk about ideas that because I know, I guess I related to this, like when we were doing battles, there we would watch who has the heat. We would watch the different shows and just kind of see how to like refine things. Like, was there anybody that you ever conspired with just to continue? Or
no, again, it's one of those things that I kind of kept to myself. But what I did when I was going to these events is I was watching. I was paying attention to what worked, what didn't work. That was a cool idea. Let's put a little twist to it though, so that it doesn't seem like we copied it. So really, it's just paying attention to everything at other people's events. Like, man, that doesn't really work. I don't know why they did it that way, or like, but it wasn't for me to go and be like, yo, Rick, your event, it was terrible because like we were too close. You know, that's your business.
Right.
You run your business how you want to run it. I'm just gonna go and like, you know, scout it, you know, figure out how it works, you know, pick up ideas and stuff like that. So again, I always tell people that's you handle your business how you want to. I'm gonna handle my business how I want to, and you know, I'm just gonna learn from different different examples.
Okay, that's what's up. So I mean, right now you say you had the 2 stores. You know, is that I'm sure that keeps you plenty busy. You know, what are your plans for the future?
So we just started working a little bit more online. We've been doing really well on Whatnot the last few months. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with that, but it's basically live auctions.
Okay.
So I've never really had an online presence in regards to sales. That has definitely helped. That's definitely helped. Been moving, I think, about 28 to 3,000 items in the last like 3 or 4 months. So like when we go to different events, they're like, yo, I saw you on Whatnot, which is good because now Atlanta, LA, people like are seeing that brand recognition. We're like, hey, here's the website, here's this. So that's definitely helped with that in the aspect of like continuously growing. And then just working on a 3rd location, probably not till 2024 though.
Okay.
And then my original goal was to have by year 10, which is going to be 2024, 2025, is to have an all youth, like a all youth athletic association that everything's covered and sponsored by us. So kind of like, you know, all the players have their AAU teams and stuff like that. Basically building something like that to where it's like I have sponsored teams, you know, softball, basketball, baseball, football, whatever, and everything's covered by us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You keeping it in Oklahoma?
Yeah, definitely. Gotta show love to the kids here in Oklahoma. Gotta show love. And that's like
everybody's like, Oklahoma to the core, boy.
Everybody's like, you make so much money if you had this in Miami, or let's open a store in Atlanta. And I'm like, yeah, that's all cool and stuff, but man, like I got enough stuff that I could do here in Oklahoma as far as expanding my business before I go, you know, worry about the other side of the country.
So like, all right, let's do this. So if you could give one bit of advice, like a key piece of advice for someone that may want to, you know, get into business or, you know, start, you know, planning shows or, you know, what would you say? Like, what was the most important thing that you learned?
You just gotta be repetitive. You gotta continuously be out there and showing face. Like, there's so many Instagram sellers. There's so many Instagram brands. There's so many Facebook ads for brands that you see. But when you're able to go and put yourself in front of people at events,
right,
you know, or not even our type of events, go to car shows, go to a dog show, just doing stuff like that. You're putting yourself in front of people. You're able to explain yourself, tell your story. And they see the difference of, man, you made the effort to come out here as opposed to, you know, again, the other brands you just see on Instagram. There's how many brands on Instagram? Like,
a lot. I mean,
thousands.
And I think that like when you're going out and you're meeting people, I think you build a trust factor that, you know, is super important. Because I mean, I won't spend money unless I have trust in, you know, in anything. If I might think that somebody might have fake shoes, so I won't spend the money, or, you know, but if I see, you know, this person's out there, then, you know, there's that credibility that, you know, other people might buy something off of Instagram, you might not ever get it, you know. Right. That's how you get burned. So I think that, you know, that's definitely, you know, super important. And, you know, going to different things outside of sneaker events does make sense because there is a lot of overlap. I mean, we were talking about jerseys and stuff like that and hats and everything like that. I mean, I think that the choices are endless. So you guys got any questions, Marcus?
Yeah, I got one. I mean, when you normally think about the sneaker culture, Oklahoma is not a place that comes to mind when you think about, you know, the communities. What is the culture like out there? I mean, is it something that's small or is it large? What's the culture like?
The thing with Oklahoma is like we're continuous. It's growing, right? It's growing, and the way kind of I put it into the perspective of like my work ethic and the people that believe in me is we hosted an event in Oklahoma City. We only have a population Oklahoma of maybe 2 million, maybe less than that in the whole state. So, but we're able to pull in 1,000 people for a sneaker event. And what I tell people is like, man, if I was in a larger city where I actually like, and I work the way I work now, that'd be one of those 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people events that you see. But just because of the, you know, there's not as many people here. it is still growing. There's still obviously within the last 2 years, obviously a lot of people are still getting into it, and you guys have talked about that. But it's slowly growing, you know. And it's just hit or miss, man. Like some people are down to spend money on shoes, and other people don't see it that way. And I just kind of have to explain it to everybody, like, you know, there's something for everybody, and you need to spend your money on shoes. You spend it on something else.
Oh yeah. How did you, when you came to Dallas? How did you do? Did you get a big turnout or?
So we did 3 shows. We actually did 3 shows in Dallas. Vendors is easy, but it was that part of, and this is why I tell people, like, I don't really try to spread out too much that groundwork. You know, we didn't have the people, you know, hitting the high school games or like, you know, helping. So like we had vendors, but we probably were pulling like 500-600 people. And that's just because I didn't have that groundwork. And that's what I try to tell people. Like, it's so hard to go to other cities and do events whenever you're not there, unless you're a certain brand that you can, you know, host a show in 30 days and you sell 5,000 tickets and vendor booths for $350 a day. You know, not everybody can do that, you know? So it's just one of those things where you have to really, really stay consistent. We were transitioning after basically our 3rd show into opening the store. So I was like, man, let me scale back a little bit and focus just on the Oklahoma stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot of shows that come here, and it does make it difficult. That's why I asked. I know the vendors always show out for Dallas. I mean, they fill up the rooms, but it's always about getting, you know, the people to come in there.
Who's going to shop with them? Who's going to shop with them is always, you know, the tough part. Vendors will buy from vendors, but you just can't have vendors buying from vendors. And that's, again, that was, you know, we were able to pull 500-600 people, and we're not.
That's still good, man. Yeah, that's still good.
Texas, so I felt like that was really good for us. But you could kind of see like that was lacking because they're like, man, your Oklahoma City shows are bigger than your Dallas shows. Like, well, yeah, we're in Oklahoma City every single day, handing out flyers, promoting the people, telling people it's 5 minutes away, as opposed to trying to get our Oklahoma people to also be like, yeah, we're having a show in Dallas if you want to take a little weekend trip, you know, or something like that.
Right.
But I feel like,
and I feel like the thing with Dallas too, and I think it's changed from the years whenever I was doing the shows, because my last show in Dallas was like 2020. There was a lot of trash as far as shows wise. So I don't know if people would show up to events and get that mindset of, man, I went to that event, there's only 30 tables and 125 people. So why am I going to waste my time in 3 weeks going to somebody else's event? Because I know like Kikspo was solid. Kikspo was always solid. And then it just kind of, there was those other smaller ones that like Kikspo kind of slowed off because they all got a little older, families and stuff like that. So there was like people my age and stuff like that trying to get in, but it's just like, you know, it was a hobby to them. Back when I started Kiklahoma, I quit my real job 2 months in, and this has been my job since 2015 of January 2015. This has been my job.
That's awesome. I mean, I truly, I mean, I commend you, man, because I think it's important to be a part of that culture. I mean, in your area, I mean, you are, you know, a significant piece of the culture and in pulling people together, where, you know, a lot of places don't have that, you know, ability to, you know, get together. They have to wait for some place that comes that's close to them, and, you know, what's that event going to be like? And you do have a lot of events where, you know, people hit me up and say, hey man, come to my thing. It's in like, you know, Indiana. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to Indiana. I don't even like going up to see my parents. They live 2 hours away, let alone go to Indiana. You know, it's like, and then what am I going to see when I get there? I'm going to get hit in the head with something because this is not, you know.
Right.
But I think
for most part, sadly, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, the sneaker events are very trendy. You know, the event today, it's the same 4 or 5 different silhouettes, right? Jordans, Yeezy slides, 350s,
Dunks,
Jordan 1s, and Dunks. You know, that's a majority of the event. But that's, again, at the same time, as a business person, that's what people want to buy.
Yep.
So why would you bring some of that other stuff? Like I threw up like I was throwing Jordan 13s the other day on Jordan 13 Dirty Breads on Whatnot, and nobody was bidding on them because it wasn't the shoe that everybody wants the same stuff right now. It's completely different.
Yeah, they want what's fresh.
Everything goes in trends. You look like 3, 4, 5 years ago when the NMDs and the Ultra Boost ride. You go to a show today, you'll find a pair. You'll find a pair for like $70 or like $35 in a beater box or something like that. But you won't find them back in the day where it was just little tables of Ultra Boost and NMDs.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's cyclical like that, and we're gonna get into like Adidas and Kanye, you know, down the road. But yeah, I mean, you do see the same thing at every event. It's the same shoes. But I think that the thing that's different is the experience that you get when you go there. You know, does it feel safe? Or, you know, are good people there? Are people that, you know, you're not walking around and somebody just ice grilling people and you got to worry about walking to your car, you know, afterwards, you know. And I think that that's important. I mean, I haven't been to one of your events, but I'm sure that, you know, that's something that's important to you, as you know, as you continue to build your brand. Um, Lamar, you got anything? Key?
I mean, I've been knowing
I
this
got a
man
question.
I know.
for quite some time. So, you know what I'm saying? When he was saying that he started from the bottom, I remember when I was pushing that, you know, kicks box around. Hey, man, can you help me with the kicks box? And for him to go from a kicks box to a kiosk.
I mean, I didn't want him to
kiosks
waste all the
school.
muscles for no reason. I was like,
Hey,
hey,
he was
he
not
was at the
playing,
gym.
man.
I'm
He
like, you might as well put it to
definitely,
use.
he definitely made me do it, man. And you know, it's been nice to have a friend level up, you know, to see him
Right.
start where he was at. And I was at that first show with the other people, and to see him throw his own event. And Polo, this is the reason why I'm not coming to Dallas, because his
I know.
Kiklahoma is the same day as Dallas. And Juan can tell you, I've never missed one of his shows in over 6 years.
I mean, I'm gonna give you a hard time about it, but I mean, once
Oh,
you
I
told
know.
me who it was for, I already knew. I was like, well, yeah, he ain't coming.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
man, that's
that
I've
kind of stuck
never
on
missed
my
one,
end.
man. So it's been, you know, I'm really proud of him. I'm happy for all of his success, and it's nice. I mean, a lot of people don't know that we travel the United States together. Like all the shows he goes to, I'm at, and all the shows that I'm at, he's at. So we have each other's back. But this all happened because of shoes. This
Right.
all happened because of a relationship. And you know, he's like, "Hey, I'm throwing my next Kiklahoma." He like same spots, or like same spots, same spot every single time. So I've been there in Tulsa. I've been there in Dallas. Like I said, I'm just over the moon happy for him, man. Real talk, Juan. Salute,
Yeah, man, that's
sir.
great, man. I mean, it is awesome to have, you know, friends that are moving up, because I mean, I think that with sneakers, it's super competitive. I think sneaker collecting is kind of built on competition, but I think that when you're able to sit there and you're able to, you know, give your friends flowers and you can see, you know, that accomplishment that they're getting and they're going further, I think that's motivation. And I think, you know, that motivates a lot of people that are around you to, you know, want to do more. And, you know, I'm sure that, you know, people come to you and ask questions and, you know, try to get some of your expertise because they've seen that, you know, you've been able to be successful at it. And I mean, I've been following you since before, you know, you were having events and things like that. You know, you were, you know, just taking pictures of shoes, and then it was just like boom, like, you know, like, and man, I'll give you your props, man, and give you your flowers for that, dude. And I'll root for you, and I hope you go even further as far as you want to, you know, because, you know, I know you got a family, and, you know, taking too much time away from that, you know, just stresses that out. So that finding that happy balance is definitely crucial, and I'm hoping that, you know, you're you know, getting that.
Absolutely. I appreciate that from both of y'all. Appreciate that.
No doubt. All
Okay,
right.
it's my go.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
So I said it's my go.
Oh yeah.
I got a
Oh,
question.
right, yes.
So I'm new to you, Juan, but I'm very big on vibes. Your vibes seem very genuine, and I think that's something that I'm like respecting about you. And I love what you're doing for your city. Like, I can tell, like, you're like equivalent to like New Yorkers that be like, yo, like New York is the shit no matter what anyone says. Like, you're like Oklahoma for life. And I love that. And I love that you want to bring the youth into it. And I love that you want to do things with the youth, because sneaker culture in the youth right now is actually very weird. And I think it's important. Yeah, like I think it's important to kind of put that message out there that they don't have to have, like, you know, the latest Travis Scott to be seen out here. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it's great what you're doing. And my question for you was, outside of KD, what's your other favorite signature shoe from a player?
So for me, and some people know this, I'm strictly a Nike guy. I'm strictly a Nike guy. So ever since like I started buying my own shoes in 2007, my junior year of high school, basically just at that point started buying my own shoes, just simply Nike. So I mean, outside of like the KD lines, I like the Jordan 3s, the Jordan 4s, obviously Nike Air pairs, and I wear a little bit of mix of everything. But like, I got stuff. I got the stuff that people want. I got the stuff that people are like, man, that would be my girl. I love that. And I have it, but whenever I go to events, I always got to rock the KDs because that's like what people know me for. So it's like it wouldn't be right. Like if I showed up to like if I went all the way to like LA for an event and I'm wearing like Dior's, they'd be like, wow, Juan's wearing Dior's. Like okay, but they like wear a sample. And then again, how many people there are gonna be wearing that shoe or something? You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I know if I'm rocking some KDs, I don't got to worry about nobody else wearing that shoe. So where like it gets in those very trendy stages, you got there guys wearing Travis Scott, that guy's wearing Travis Scott, that guy's wearing Travis Scott, that guy. You know, it's like everybody's wearing the same shoe. It's just how else did you dress it up?
Kiso, I'm gonna give you a fun fact about Juan. I'm gonna give you a fun fact. He didn't. All right, give me a fun fact, and I got one more question. Go ahead. If it is a Jordan 3 or Jordan 4 and it has a Jumpman on the back, he'll tab swap it to have Nike Air on the back because he's that big on Nike Air. Like when he says he wears nothing but Nikes, he means it.
So while we're on the topic, this was one of the pickups. But real quick, before we talk about the shoes, this is one of the shoes that he's talking about. So this is the Georgetown 3, right? I needed this. You know, I was like, man, I need something a little navy. You know, throw on with some of that cowboy gear or just whatever. Just have a navy Jordan. There's not many navy Jordans.
Right.
So I was like, well, I'm gonna tab swap this. But outside of that, I need everybody to go show support to the guy that actually does this. His name is B2 Heat Restorations on Instagram. B2 Heat Restorations. I'm sure some of y'all are familiar with him. Right now, he's actually battling testicular cancer, so he's not able to actually work as much as he can. And he's shown some videos where he has to do all the stitching. His hands won't stay still because of like all the chemo and stuff. So y'all do me a favor, just go check him out. B2 Heat Restorations. Drop him purple hearts. That's his color. Just drop him purple hearts. You know, tell him that we hope he gets better. And I try to do that as much as possible on him, just because he's not able to work anymore at the speed that he used to work at. You know, everything is a little bit delayed, but obviously life and family and a lot of more stuff is way more important than shoes at the end of the day.
Trying to look for him real quick.
All right, one more question, and then we go
ahead.
On. Out of all the Aunt Pearls, favorite KD Aunt Pearl, what number?
Probably the 6. I know everybody goes to that 4. Everybody loves it. Actually,
everyone loves the 4. They do.
Obviously I have all the KD 4s and then some, but I hate the KD 4. It's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable.
The 5 is my favorite.
The 5 is nice. I actually had a 5 that yellowed, so it looked even more pearl than the shoe.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think that's the only KD I've seen.
All-Star 5s did it in for me. I couldn't do it.
One KD5. I have like the ice blue with a little bit of orange KD5. That was my first pair of KDs.
Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see a special pair of Aunt Pearls?
Hell yeah, let's see.
Yes, please.
We're gonna do it. Hey Polo, I actually have.
Damn, he did die.
Who?
PNB Rock.
PNB Rock.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so I showed these to yesterday on the other feed, but this is obviously the Aunt Pearl 8 that dropped, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This was the general release Aunt Pearl. I didn't even realize this until about 2 weeks ago. So this is actually this was the last prototype of the Aunt Pearl. And basically what Leo told me was it was supposed to mimic the inside of what a pearl would look like with this pattern and such. And honestly, I thought I had 2 pairs of these the other day, and I was pulling them up on camera, and actually one of these has a clear logo. Mm-hmm. This one has a clear logo, and this one doesn't have a logo on it.
Okay.
So it's 2 different pairs, but this is just something a little bit different. This is the stuff that I chase.
Yeah.
I find value in it, and I appreciate it. That 99% of other sneakerheads are like, get that thing out my face.
But I think that
but that allows me to tell you guys a story that you guys haven't heard before.
Right, exactly. And I also think that, the value, like once it's out of everybody's realm, the value just goes up even higher. Like I'm a big fan of 90s basketball. And I remember when Zoom Flight 95s had dropped like before, and then they started dropping them all the time, but they were like $500-$600 for the Zoom Flight 95s, and then now you can get them on sale for $120. But I think that like you even said, like the Dirty Breads, like that's something that down the road somebody will wear, but damn, where'd you get those at? and the appreciation just kind of hits it on the back end. But with you having that love for KD, and KD's, it's priceless. So I mean, you can't beat that.
Well, everybody's like, "What's your collection valued at?" I was like, honestly, in the streets, not much. It's worth way more to me than it'll ever be worth to anybody else.
Yeah, it's probably your own collection is priceless to you. And that's how it should be. That's the way everybody should feel about their collection. I mean, mine is priceless to me. I have stuff here that most people might be like, "Oh, that's garbage," but to me,
I like it.
It's gems.
Right. And I mean, and the memories that you create in those, and what you went through to go and get those. I mean, that that adds value that that you can't put a price tag on.
Absolutely.
So, all right. So let me go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get.
This is probably the most y'all talked about KD's ever on this show. Ever. All the shows combined. This might be the most ever talked about KD's.
We welcome it. We welcome the difference. It just so happens that a lot of people like Jordans and Yeezys. So
so you know how I'm a big UNC guy. Well, Juan's definitely Oklahoma to the core.
Oh, I know.
So I would say he has just as much, if not more, Oklahoma PEs as I do North Carolina PEs.
Damn.
Okay, who's your college team, Juan?
I'm gonna brag on you, my friend. I'm gonna brag on you. So, yeah.
Sooners.
Boy, you all right with me? You all right? I love Sooners football. All of my people who have played college football played at OU.
Hey, crazy. We talked about it earlier. I got the OU4 was Jumpman. Mine's Tap Swap.
Oh, you did?
When I said the boy don't play, the boy don't play.
Now, see, I wouldn't have done that personally, but
I tab swap them, and the guy took it. He showed me a picture, 14 different molds to make sure that the color was exactly the color of the previous one.
All of that,
and he can do whatever. He can put your initials on the back. He can put a cartoon character, so definitely check them out. And
I'm gonna have to check them out. I'm gonna have to look. I tried to look them up here, and then I was having some issues. Instagram has been weird lately.
Like I started ghetto.
It's crazy.
I get one more sponsor.
They want to be TikTok so bad.
Yeah, so bad. Like it honestly. Like I want to see the people who I follow in my feed. I don't need to see. I don't want to see follow button on when I go through my feed. I want to see I'm already following and
Same thing for Twitter. You know how much stuff pops up on my Twitter and I'm like, yo, what is that?
That's why I don't even go on Twitter anymore.
Like
Twitter is toxic.
Like that. L Smith like
Twitter
that. I'm like,
yeah.
Tough.
Y'all gonna get me
Twitter
in trouble for
toxic.
what y'all liking.
Yeah.
My feed. It's what my fans like.
I'm gonna throw scoop. Scoop like something, and I'm like, man, come on, man, you can't,
right?
You can't be liking this stuff. But back in the day, Instagram used to do that same stuff. To be like, oh yeah, this person like that and this and that. Wow, what's he into? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into what's in the box. So I can find it. What's in the box? Sponsored by Unboxed app. Well, Mo is not here, unfortunately. He's working on the app for you Android users.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. Finally.
I believe it when I see it, because I
will believe it when I see it. I don't believe it.
Oh man, this is when we go and we talk about the shoes that we picked up in the last week or so, and then we'll go through and see some of the things that are dropping, and then we'll see what everybody likes. So does anybody have anything to show?
Let me grab something real quick since we're on the topic. Y'all already saw the two I was going to show y'all, the OU6, which was and for me it's like, oh, you got the OU6. Rick. I'm a size 9.5, 10. So
okay, so you got
finding these.
Damn, yeah, that's tough.
It's tough. But let me grab a couple things. I'll let you guys go real quick.
All right, cool.
Oh, I do have something.
I don't have anything. I feel weird because that's not even me, but I don't have anything. Last shoe I bought was the West Indy Air Force Ones, but today I'm like when I get off the show, I'm probably gonna just pull it. I'm this close to buying the protection pack New Balances, the pink pair. So close.
Y'all want me to show you, or do we wait?
Show
Go
me.
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got a new pair of Vicks.
Put
Stop
him
it.
on the big screen.
Hold
Right, put them on a big screen.
on. What?
Is that
That's a
lost and
reimagine?
found?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm about to
Pretty
text
much
you in just a
Pretty
minute.
much he just said I got money. That's all. Yeah, broke.
This dude always
Red.
texting me, you gonna help me get this, you gonna help me get that, but then he pulls shit like this. Really? This is what we
Red.
doing?
You didn't
This
help
what
me
we doing?
get. You didn't help me get the white pennies.
I put in for him. I don't hit everything.
You hit everything in your size, but then when I need something, I'm sorry, man.
You a
No,
12
I
or
don't-
13?
Yeah, I'm a good. And Kev, I need them Bo Jackson.
11
I'm
through
gonna lose to
14.
Kansas City.
Right. he another full size
You
run.
a 12 or 13?
Juan, I pulled these. You know what I'm saying? Nice little
Yeah, I saw. That boy
yeah,
different.
solid action.
What size you wear, Rick?
13. 12, 13.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Juan right there. That's Uncle Juan right there. Can you say hi to Uncle Juan?
I ain't seen him in a minute.
Did you pull anything else, Mr.
No.
Rick?
That's I think
They're
that's it.
good.
Everything else is just GRs.
Who cares? That's all I got.
Stop it.
Right. He said everything else is GRs.
That's all I
Right.
got.
Like,
That's what us normal people have.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what exactly.
What? Okay, let Juan go, and then y'all understand. Okay.
He's not normal.
All right. Flash up.
Yeah, he different.
What you got,
Juan,
boy?
you're up.
Go ahead and put him on big screen, kid.
Gotcha.
Here's what I got. We'll have some fun with this one. Quack, quack,
Oh,
quack.
Dang.
Oh.
He got them.
I was lucky enough to get all three of these in my size again. Like I just told you guys, I'm a 9.5, 10. So finding any of these in my size is almost near impossible.
You go to coaching
So I was just able to pick up 3 pair of the KD Oregons within the last couple of weeks. So kind of glad to get this. I don't have. That's like the one thing I guess my collection would lack is that the PEs, but it's just because most of those guys that are playing D1 basketball at Arizona, UConn, Duke, schools like that, they're 12, 13, 14, 15, 16s.
Yeah.
And everything I
12 and a
buy,
half.
everything I buy is my size.
Right.
Everything I buy is my size.
I can't buy another size. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I buy only my size too.
Well, I might take another size in them Legend of Summer whenever that time rolled around.
A lot of money.
The glitter
Ho-
ones?
hopefully it's gonna be
Glitter
free.
ones? The
Yeah.
ones?
I really want the threes. The threes are my grail, but I'll take all of them.
The ones are nice.
Yeah,
Polo, you see how he's doing that nonchalantly? Just the ones are nice.
Yeah,
because he probably got them back then.
Oh yeah.
I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. I got a real good plug. I got the best plug you can have on those, so I'm working on it.
Man, give me
Nice.
some too, man.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Did I show these? I don't think I showed these.
You did show them.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did because you showed all of them next to each other. You had
That was on my
Yeah.
Instagram. But okay, well I showed these.
See, key to your soul.
Yes,
He
you
had.
did.
Look what he got.
And just these. I mean, like everybody
I
else
didn't know
got.
about that though.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
she always know what I pick up. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I got 2 on the way that'll be here hopefully this week. Matter of
Well,
fact,
money bags.
I think I
Let me
got
see one other
nothing. I got nothing on the way except for
Let me see.
the dunk Nike Bayous. I got these 2. I had to get these. I was gonna get another pair, but if I couldn't find the 12 and a half. So I got those. I got the OG bow. Nothing special, but every now and then, I mean, I like just kind of looking at. You go on Foot Locker or you go on Finish Line or something, and they'll just have random shoes, just shit. And then I was able to get these on the Nike Restock.
Those
Wash
are really
those.
nice.
Those are
Miami, like-
nice in person. Those
Yeah,
are really nice.
these are a lot better. I pulled the trigger and I was like, man, after I did it, I was like, man, I shouldn't have done that. And then I got them. I was like, oh man, it ain't bad. So I got those. I got these. I know you got these too. Go with the Cowboys. Did you get them?
Not a Nike Air pair.
Oh,
I told
yeah.
you he means that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like everybody's favorite Jordan. Well, not everybody's, but the 11s, right? Never wore a pair of 11. I mean, I tell you
Man.
guys, I haven't worn Nike.
Well, it does have Nike Air in the insole of the 11.
I've sold thousands of pair of Yeezys and Yeezy slides. Never tried one of them.
See, that's odd because like I could see like some of the OGs being like, "Oh, it's got to have Nike Air," which I don't even care. I don't give a shit. You ain't got to put Nike Air on another damn shoe that come out for all I care. I don't. It doesn't move me. But somebody your age to look for that's odd. You don't see that.
For me, it's kind of helped because also I don't wear other brands. It kind of cuts my buying. You know, you guys
definitely.
jumped on here earlier like, I said I wasn't gonna buy nothing. I was gonna buy another pair. I don't wear Adidas. I don't wear Reebok. So I don't even have to think about buying any of those releases.
I wish
really Nike to the death of you. Wow.
More so now, like I don't really buy a lot of the ones because they just drop so many colorways and like meanings and definitions. You know, there's nothing really behind it. It's just another shoe. So I buy my 20-25 pair of KDs a year, and then we buy some Nike hype stuff throughout the year.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
I did find some. Hold on. Does this count?
This guy.
Beast.
I picked these little militaries.
Okay.
Who suggested him to come on the show today?
You. Oh, you got the conch or no? Those are
iris,
blue, dark iris.
Yeah.
Like I said, some GRs. Some just GRs.
Yeah, I got these.
Man, let me get them, Playboy.
Man, you better go get on eBay.
You know what? I'm gonna shop with Juan on whatnot. How about that, sir?
Man, that's the fun stuff is finding that stuff on eBay and then random Instagram messages on stuff that you don't find. Like, you know, you just don't go to StockX and hit buy it now. You know, you gotta look for it. That's the fun stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, I jumped out the window on these and I ended up I do have 2 pairs of these, but one I've paid more.
Dirtbag.
Well, I paid the price for it. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, just hit my inbox. We can talk.
If you want them, I sell them to you for what I paid for them. And then Foot Locker dropped them, so I was able to get another pair. I was like, man, let me go ahead and get these, and then maybe I can recoup. Because you know, like the Bo Jackson's funny how like down the road, if they don't drop them again, then the value goes up. So, like I wish I had gotten the broken bats when I had the opportunity, but you know now.
What are they at now?
I don't know. They're way higher than what I'm gonna pay for them.
Right, way higher than what I paid.
Yeah. So you know, let's go ahead and let me see if I can share my screen and we can kind of look through and see what's coming out. Oh, share screen. Make sure I got the right screen. There we go. Okay, so we're already past 9/11. These bows came out. I'm still thinking about getting these. $130, not a bad little price. Let me get rid of it. Do it. Yeah, I might have to do that. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But we'll skip, you know, the Air Force One. Anybody want to talk about any of these Air Force Ones outside of the Off-Whites?
No.
Yeah,
good luck on the Off-Whites tomorrow. I hope I hit and nobody else does.
Yeah, I hope I get a pair so I can sell them for some shit that I want. I'm just not a huge Air Force One fan, and that could change. I mean, I wasn't a huge Jordan 1 fan for a long time. Now that's pretty much what I wear. We got the Nike Air Presto tie-dyes coming out. Anybody into these?
I know. Mike Rich loves them though.
Yeah, he loves.
I think they already in store because he showed a pair recently.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, maybe sometimes it's a little bit late. The Nike Spark Flyknit. Then we got something different. What y'all feel about these undercover Nike Air Force One Low GTX? I got the sock liner. Man, how y'all feel about these?
They should have left them undercover.
I'm not getting a lot of pictures on any of these. Then Mark, you said you already got these.
They are on the way.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Air Max One.
Right.
Hey Polo, how come you didn't take that battle old boy was talking about?
I don't battle, man. And I mean he want to do strictly Air Max One. What about all of these? And see, he can't hang when it comes to all of it. It ain't too. It's only other dude that can hang with me when it comes to all Air Max, and I ain't trying to stunt. Is I collect. Everybody else has got ones. We got about all of them.
You should do. I'm not battling. I mean, I don't think I'm battling anyway. Anyways, who we got? The Adidas Adifam Q. Maybe this is one of the reasons that Kanye's upset.
Yeah, that's one of the shoes I was talking about.
I don't like them. But I think that the crazy thing is, I think if you put the Yeezy on it, it'd probably sell.
Definitely.
Then you got Air Pegasus 83.
Man, Nike got a bunch of money this month.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, me too. And then you get the opportunity to buy something, and then bang, there you go. Nike Dunk Low Next Nature. That's I don't know. I don't like that colorway. The Nocta. Somebody I know bought those. Wasn't somebody on the show that bought Noctas?
Somebody did have that white pair, I believe.
I thought somebody bought them that was on the show and showed them. Yeah, the Drake.
Oh, people buy
not a red pair that Drake was showing recently. Those are dope. I might get those.
I just don't like the look of the shoe. I mean, I think it looks. Remember those all patent leather shoes that came out? They were basketball shoes. They came out in like early 2000 that like the teams were wearing. They were all patent leather. They looked plastic, like the toe.
The Hyperflights?
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like I think the toe box. Like I don't know.
To me, it looked like a cross between the K-Swiss and the Jason Kids. Is what they look like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely giving K-Swiss.
And you got the Adidas Ultra Boost Web DNA. I don't mind these ones. These actually don't look bad to me.
No, I'm good.
You don't like them? Nope. All right. Then we got the Carhartt. Was WIP New Balance 990s made in the USA. I mean, it's Carhartt. It looks like a basic New Balance to me. I mean, I don't really.
It's gonna sell out because
I don't have to ask Juan about this one. So.
One is like, what is that?
Pass.
And we got
nothing yet.
Looks like a cheap month for me.
Yeah. Then you got some more panda. Are these pandas again? No, these are a little different. They got a little purple. They got a little purple on them. They got a action grape on the sock liner. Yeah, just go ahead and make pandas like Air Force Ones. Go ahead, let people have a little something. Then you got the Zoom Flight 95s that have come out already. I was mad that Hibbett dropped the red pair.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And they sold out in my size. They might have your size if you go. It was on there yesterday.
I don't need to buy nothing else.
And we got the Pharrell Adidas NMD, the human. Yeah.
Right.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yeah, but don't. No. No, I'm not feeling these. I think I don't know. The hype behind the humans have been kind of.
It's done. It's over. It's been over for about 4 years.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I think. I mean, just like
that first wave was hot. The OG, like 8 or 9 pairs, simple, solid color blocks. After that, they started doing too much with all the brands. Nobody, as somebody that sells them, they're cheap to get. $140, $150. Retail's like $220. Nobody wants to even pay retail for them anymore. Like it's
they're comfortable though.
I haven't even tried them on. I've never even tried them on.
I got 2 pair.
I'll just go with the Ultra Boost or I thought the NMDs were comfortable when I first got them, and then I tried Ultra Boost, and then I was like, no, we're not doing the NMDs. Then we got the Pleasures Asics Gel Light 3. It's like 2 of them. And then we got these Kakunis. These are horrible. They should have not even came out back in the day when they first came out.
Well, Nike getting ready for that fourth quarter with all this wheat.
Yep. You got the Air More Up Tempo with that that Uncle leather on the side. You know, Uncle had them sandals with with the holes in them, with the cover the toes up. Yeah, the dunk I don't mind as much, but I mean that is a women's release. Then we have the Nike Dunk Low medium olive. Yeah. Now we got these. What's going on, man? Reebok.
Reebok's trying hard to stay relevant.
Oh my god! Now
they just throw a bunch of paint at those, or what?
Yeah, I don't know, man. These are terrible.
Took the brush and we're like.
Now I did hear, like, I mean, I think I saw it on Twitter that Reebok has a Shaq attack that came out on finish line, and it has the working pump.
Polo, what's up? Can you help your boy out? What's up?
They're coming out on the 23rd, I believe.
I mean, yeah, I'll definitely help you get them. I mean, which I don't think they're going to be a problem.
That's what I'm talking about.
The thing I'm worried about is I don't know how those fit, because some Reeboks, like the Question, they fit tight. Like, so I got to go like with a 13 on that. But I think on my Omnis, I got a 12 and they're fine. So I'm like, man, which one do I get? Do I go with a 13? I don't want a long ass Shaq shoe.
Long ass Shaq shoe.
Rick, just send me them lost and founds, and I'll make sure you get them.
Whoa, sir.
I'll make sure you get them shakes.
All right.
That was the list. That's it.
That's it. I mean, we're already over a week. So what? Maybe didn't have the Jordan. What Jordans are coming out? Jordan come out every week. I don't
think there's no Jordans coming out.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Probably 3 different lows and 2 different mids.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
in the next 8 days.
With the Nike Air on the toe.
You got the J Balvin coming out. J Balvin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I had a chance to get those.
The white in, would you call it tan? The white and tan ones, retro highs.
I don't even know what those look like.
I don't either.
I don't know if you can see that.
What you looking at? Sneakers or something?
That's a women's release. Is that the?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's the.
That's the heirlooms.
Yeah.
Ain't that the heirlooms? No, that's not a women's release.
It's not.
They just released them. They released them here at Center yesterday.
That's a women's release, right?
Yeah, the jean one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them already.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I got y'all covered.
Oh, I could have showed y'all that actually.
I mean, yeah, you can have.
Well, thanks a lot.
The J Balvin, did they glow, or did they have lights in them?
Yeah, it's like
I think on the tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, it's green.
First of all, $300.
That's why they cost so much.
Yeah, $300.
Between the sneaker and the apparel, that's like what?
Yeah, the jacket is crazy, but what is it, $800 or something like that? The jacket is fire.
I don't even know what J Balvin does. I mean, I'm guessing he's a singer, but like, I mean, I'm not spending that on the Travis and not listening to Travis's music.
Yo, did you see the Travis 7s?
Mm-hmm.
That's a mock-up. That's a
mock-up.
Yeah, they won't.
And they could get that out my face. Respectful.
Yeah, if they come out with that, trust me, it's not gonna sell out.
I will take them. They will sell out.
Absolutely.
I would take them. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I have 7s. I collect. Like if a 7 comes out, the OG 7 comes out, I buy it every time. But I don't really typically wear them. But I will buy those, especially if they're easy to get.
It's got to be some dope 7s. I am at a point. I was talking to Key about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with anything from 6 through 10. I'm getting rid of all of my stuff. I'm done.
6s are tough, but I think
10s do to you.
It's a shoe that I don't wear. I don't wear them.
I don't wear mine either. I'll be honest.
8, 9, 10. Okay.
But we do.
Tell me honestly, do you wear those besides your hype sample PE type stuff, Rick? Do you wear anything between 6 and 10?
10s was the first one that got me in the game, so of course, I just wore a pair of 9s today. 8s, I don't really rock with 8s. I don't wear 8s. I don't wear 7s, but I do fuck with 6s. So I would say 7s and 8s. Nah, I don't really do anything.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1 through 5, 11.
I stopped at 6.
Yeah, because that's the last Nike Air. I mean, I wear them all. I mean, like I'll get a new one. I don't like the pair that just dropped. I do not like at all. Like I can't find myself, getting a pair. But some of the other ones, like the 31 is my favorite Jordan to hoop in.
You hoop? 10.5. I got rid of all of my 6s except for like all of the old 2005, 2006 releases. Everything else gone.
Hey Juan, I got a quick question for you. Do you have this?
I probably had some back in the day. That's that MVP poster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that show they gave us a bunch of that. So my first show we had KD come out. KD, this was on MVP. He signed autographs for like 25, 30 minutes and then had a dip because it was KD at his prime right after MVP year, which was pretty dope, and that definitely helped brand elevation a little bit.
So did you get
little bit? We're not gonna give him all the credit.
Well,
so did you get like FaceTime with him? Did you get to talk to him and stuff? And
well, I was actually like side by side. I was like, "Yo, KD, and he knows who I am. We've had conversations. We have conversations all the time."
Okay.
And I was just like, you don't have to sign. Like, you don't have to sit here and sign. He was like, I know, but I wouldn't. I was like,
that's awesome, man.
I appreciate it. But it got to the point like the rest of the event was shut down. Everybody left. Whoever was shopping, vendors left the table. It was literally everybody at the back of the venue around the section where we had the little display of his manager brought out some KDs that we hadn't seen before. That was like the first time we ever saw the KD What the For in person.
Okay.
But it was cool. He signed and then he dipped out the back. He took a photo with us, and that was back in the day when the blogs were heavy. We were like Soul Collector and Ice Kicks and Sneaker Bar Detroit. Are they still a thing? Sneaker Bar Detroit?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Sneaker News pages like that. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kev, this what happened. I was next to KD's manager's booth. And he was like, "Oh yeah, KD's gonna come out. He's gonna sign a few things. Don't even trip. You ain't even gotta rush him because he's gonna come back and sit down and sign something." Just like Juan said, he came over there. He was like, "Boom, boom, boom," and the next time we left, and I was over there holding my stuff like this. I was like, "But what about me though? You told me not to rush you. Like I don't get." So I was just stuck, bro. I was, and his brother. What's so funny is that he has a brother that's just a skinnier, smaller version of him. And
okay.
Like, oh man, my bad. I'll sign it, bro. If you don't get your ass out of here, not the same.
Durant.
Yeah. I actually believe it or not, I think I have pictures from that event, bro. When he was signing, man, that's wild.
Let's pull a photo up real quick. That was nuts, to say the least. Like I said, this would be like you in a sneaker event today, and like Giannis pulled up, or somebody like just at the whole next level. But I mean, like people actually cared about like the KD shoes at that point. Like it might be a little different because nobody cares about the Greek freak shoe. I won't say nobody. Somebody out there does, but they're not selling. Nothing's really selling the way it used to sell back in the day, right? Like. Back then, like 2012, 11, 10, when that basketball era, that Nike basketball era was so crazy.
I wonder what's going on and why they're not connecting like they used to. Like, I mean, even like the LeBron rollout. I mean, the 19s, they all went to like $80, and they started out like $200, and they all went to $80. I mean, you got Kyrie's, who they typically do about the same as the KD. I think Kyrie's probably do a little bit better because then like a lot of teams pick up Kyrie's.
Yeah, a lot of schools.
A lot of like schools pick them up. But it's just like, man, like this stuff. Like if it's not a hype release, like it all goes on sale at some point. Hold on, let me.
I'm gonna find. Now this is my destiny to find.
It was basically everybody there. KD is like right here.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Oh, yeah, I can see that ball spot. It's really easy.
Really just sat there and signed back and forth on the aisles. Probably the craziest thing I've ever seen at a sneaker event.
Yeah, that's cool when they do that because a lot of people they're like, "No, I'm not signing, anything," and
people literally were taking shoes off their table, and he just. And it's not the pretty signature either. It's I'm gonna sign as many as I can. Real quick for everybody to make everybody
get the rushed.
Happy.
So we can't authenticate this. This don't look like he did. Right. He did it with his left hand.
We can't authenticate this.
Oh man,
this is a replica.
Man, all right, let's get into the first topic here. Let me see if I can I start share it. Hold on, I gotta share it again.
Juan, when was that?
That was October the 4th of 2014.
Okay, I'm coming up on it then. I'm in September.
All right, we got Kanye West. He is done, or going to be done, with Adidas and Gap. And I want to get into, I mean, I know like you're not into it, but you're in the business, so there is something that you have to have, your finger on the pulse. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's a mistake? Do you think that it's a good thing? Do you think that, I mean, I know he was just wilding out, or at least that's the way it kind of comes off to me anyway. And then, we're not really privy to all the details of what happened. But I mean, right now they're saying that I think his Adidas deal is up in 2026 and his Gap deal is up in 2030. 2030, which is, I mean, so far away. Both of them seem like they're far away.
Yeah, they are. So I don't even understand this whole rant.
Right.
He's upset.
So yeah, what do you guys think about that?
At this point, I want him to possibly get into the position of just having his own shit without having to lean on any of these brands, because Kanye is Gemini'ing right now, so.
Hey man, let's not talk about that.
Hey, here you go.
Some of us Geminis are sensitive.
Sister about my shit.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yep, there they got a ball spot again.
Yep. He played me, bro. I ain't get nothing, bro.
You be all right, man. You be at one of these events, you run into him again, man.
I mean, he left, bro, so I wasn't tripping.
See, yeah, but years later, I'm still upset. But I ain't mad.
Hey, the only thing I'm upset about, and Juan can second me on this, Juan, I know you remember KD's.
Oh, the restaurant. Hey, the restaurant's nice.
Kev, they had thunder sticks. Oh my
catfish.
Gosh. Oh my goodness, bro! They had honey chicken. The best.
And then went out of business when he left. They said,
they changed the name over to. I mean, it was his name on the restaurant. It wasn't really like his restaurant. Yeah. They switched it to something Oklahoma.
They sell the same stuff.
Something, and then same menu, and then I guess after that lease ran up, they was like, "We out."
Oh man. But we're gonna get back on the Kanye. I like to see what he can do by himself. I know he did the boots and some of the other stuff on his own prior to in between Nike and Adidas. I don't think that he needs Adidas at this point. And I thought it was weird that they would kind of use his ideas and make just kind of like right next to it. Like, I mean, it was just like I guess Jordan does that with their True Flight. So I mean, maybe that's just the nature of the business. But
do we know if all of that was 100% Kanye's creation?
We don't.
And that's the thing, because when you look at the original Yeezys, all that was the Sutta Roshi. You know what I'm saying? And he used the Boost technology, which didn't even belong to Adidas at that time. So what part did he create in these shoes that he's getting upset about? We don't even know these foam runners or anything else like that. He took a slide and made it fat and thick, but we all wear slides.
Awesome.
I mean, but I think that, I mean, still your ideas are still your ideas. And I mean, you put your name behind it. And someone just makes something that's kind of similar to it, but it's still the same brand, so it's not like it's a knockoff or it's a fake.
But you're not. Is he still getting royalties for it though?
He doesn't get royalties for the, like, what was it, the
little basketball shoe or whatnot?
Well, the Adidas made the slide that's just like they're similar to the Yeezy slide, and he's not making any money off of that. And also,
I would be pissed.
Well, and then also, I guess they were saying, all right, well, we can't put these out. We can't produce these shoes that you want us to, to put out. But then they put out shoes that were similar to what his ideas already on their own brand. So it was basically like, all right, yeah, we're not going to give you, this money. We're going to try to make as much as we can off of you. And, here's this that people are going to buy because it's close to Yeezy and it's the same brand. So, I mean, I got a pair of those slides, I mean, I wear them around the house, but
yeah, you just said that.
I'm not gonna,
man, he's probably not getting paid. I mean, I got some.
Yeah. I mean, I got a pair, but but yeah, man, I just think that I think it's kind of a raw deal, but you see Nike do the same thing. How many pairs of Jordan 1s got, exposed, foam coming out the tongue and, misplaced swoosh, like they use Virgil the same way, and they still do.
I would say with Nike, when they are doing the same thing, like say for instance Deion Sanders, they'll drop a Deion Sanders that we know as a Deion Sanders, but they won't attach his name to it, but we know it's a Deion Sanders.
Right.
But he's signed with Under Armour, but he doesn't get any royalty. Same thing with Scottie Pippen. Mm-hmm. I think because it happened so long ago, we don't really care. But because this is happening right now, currently, and it's happening in front of my face, that's why it's like, okay, care about this. And that's kind of sort of why people are either with him or against him.
Well, is there a difference? Because like Deion didn't create the diamond turf. Like Bo Jackson didn't create the Trainer SC or any of his shoes. And Jordan, Tinker, so I guess when you collab with a designer that's already working on something that was already yours, do you have a little bit more leeway? Because Kanye's are more, like, I would say that, I mean, I would think that they were his ideas. They definitely came under his name, and Adidas wasn't doing anything like that before he came out. Right. And I mean, they kind of match the boots and things that he was putting out before that. So
how many what percent of people were wearing Adidas regularly before Kanye went to Adidas?
Well, there were a lot.
Regularly. What percent of people? 5%?
Not a lot. I mean,
10%.
You said before Kanye went to Adidas, right?
Well, when he before, absolutely, yeah. Because obviously, when he went to Adidas, everybody hit that NMD and Ultra Boost wave hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he definitely kind of made Ultra Boost like what it was.
Kind of like Adidas should have been like thanking Kanye, like, yo,
right,
like you helped us. Yeah, you make a lot of money on your brand, but man, like nobody. I mean, because again, we talked about this a little earlier when I was saying like when I was going to these shows, it was all like Jordan displays, right? And then it switched in that time when he went from Nike to Adidas. And it became like Ultra Boost on every table, NMDs on every table. And before that, there was none of that. And then obviously that kind of faded out. And now you just see all the Yeezys themselves like at events for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he's definitely, I mean, responsible for like the validity. I mean, within, at least the
kind of like people say the dunks were revived by Travis Scott. With him wearing all the expensive pairs, a couple years back.
How you feel about that, Polo? I know you got something to say about that.
It's about what?
The dunks. Travis Scott reviving the dunk trend.
I mean, low key, he did. Unfortunately.
I mean, honestly, yeah, him and his girl. They both. Because
Kyla was rocking
she was rocking them. So, I mean, I got to give them their props for that. They both kind of did that. Just like Kanye is the reason why people start wearing Jordan 1s.
Did that. The brand was like, yo, we're going to start throwing you these shoes.
I mean, it was smart of the brand to throw it to people who out there, on social media. I mean,
because don't
they have like two of the biggest? Scott. Yeah, him and what's his girl name? They got like some of the biggest followers on social media, both of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's smart. That's a genius move by them to do something like that. And like I said, it's the same as Kanye when he started wearing Jordan 1. Nobody was wearing Jordan 1 before Kanye started wearing them. Nobody.
I was.
I wasn't even wearing Jordan 1s. I had probably 3 or 4 pair.
But you were still wearing them.
I mean, yeah, but not to the degree that they sat. Period. Jordan 1 set.
They definitely did.
They were probably one of the Jordans that set more than anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're making that claim, is it smart to say that Justin Timberlake revived the 3?
No,
because they were already
the 3.
I can't hit you with a hot take. Then you just gotta shut me down. You can't let me get it.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you that real quick. No, because at the time when Justin Timberlake dropped those 3s, they weren't even making 3s at that time. They had just started. Before that era, 3s and 11 were the hottest 2 Jordans.
Yeah.
Period. And because 3s were so hot, they started doing like they do with 1s. They would make 3s in every colorway, and then people got tired of them. So that's when they put them in the vault for 3 years. They didn't make a 3 for like.
I felt it was like quick. Like
yeah, it was quick. It wasn't
in the vault, and then it was like a year later. Boom! Here goes some more
3s. Took me out. Once they did, I said,
I like the Joker 3s.
I like the Joker 3s are fire, man. Joker 3s are fire.
The neon laces. Oh yeah.
But it goes in waves. You know, like I said, the 3s and 11s were the hottest shoes, and then the 1s became 4. It's 4s right now.
The shoe right now.
4 is the hot shoe.
1s are sitting. 4s are the best-selling shoe in a consignment shop right now.
Yeah, 4s are killing it right now.
I went to Houston this weekend. I bought 6 or 7 pair of Jordan 1 highs, period. I bought 67 pair of military 4s.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's the shoe they want. From size 4 to 14.
Which color?
Military black, the one you were just showing us. Literally, just of that shoe.
That's crazy.
That sounds about right.
That's the shoe they want.
4 is a shoe. It's not that high. You know, it's kind of got a mid cut. It's got a great design, and it's hard to mess it up with the colorways because it's so many, different segments of that shoe that you can throw colors on. It's hard to mess up. So 4s are a great silhouette. Not my favorite, like Kev. Kev love them, but
yeah, 4s have always been my favorite. I mean, and they always will be. Even though they'll tear your toes up, you don't get the
Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know any woman that can wear Jordan 4s and be comfortable. I cannot.
I mean, they look nice on y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They do, and that's why I don't wear my 4s like that. Like, cause my pinky toe be.
Yeah, you gotta hit that half thighs up, and
that's
then
what they call them. Pinky toe killers.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Except for the Union 4s, mad comfortable.
Really?
Yeah. It's something different about them.
They have different material,
but right. And
the
what was the other 4s that I could actually wear? The Black Oreos. Those are actually pretty comfortable.
Oh, the
but
leather
that's
one?
when they reimagined the 4.
Yeah, the leather. Yeah. Well, they were all leather. So those in what was it? Were they Obsidians or Legend Blue?
Legend Blue, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you guys think would be next if they flood the market with regularly like Jordan brand?
I think 2s is next.
Oh yeah, 2s.
They're kind of going through that right now.
I think they're trying to do 2s, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna
work. I don't think it's gonna work. Because 2s, 2s, like if it's not an OG, if it's not a, and they only had OGs. Well, 2 high OGs, and then they had the low. But
the only other shoe that could make a move will be 5s. That's it. Yeah. There's no other Jordan that is going to move like that.
I think
they were pretty heavy with the 5s a couple years ago, didn't they?
Yeah,
I think Bel Airs, the Oregons.
Yeah.
And then obviously they still got them dropping regularly.
I think you gotta put somebody cool in 8s. So I think 8s don't get any love, but like if you get a dope pair of 8s, I remember back in the day, like when I first got out of college, and you look at the fake websites, and you can see all these damn different colors. You're like, damn, are these real? Because you didn't know. You're like, oh man, like they had the SpongeBob, Dub Zeros, and like, I remember
Dub Zeros go crazy.
Man, I saw this one pair of 8s, and it was suede, and it was blue suede, and it had orange accents, kind of like a Mets colorway. And I was like, damn, that's fire. And I mean, the closest thing they've got to is the DB8. But I think that there's a lot of stuff you could do. You could do a red suede 8 that I think would be fire. I mean, there's so many things that they could do that they just don't do. I mean, there's not a lot of 8s that are out there.
I just don't think it would have a universal appeal. I mean, because for one thing, shoes now are going slimmer, and that's what more people are wanting. And an 8 is a heavy ass shoe, and it's bulky.
But I think that's where things are right now. But you know, I mean, baggy jeans are right around the corner. You know, flare pants, you know, people cutting the bottoms of their pants right around the corner. All that stuff
Flat don't work for 8s. Flat don't work for 8s. And that's why I'm looking at what I'm saying about fashion and shoes. A lot of fashion don't work with a lot of Jordans. They'll work with 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s.
I think that it only takes a few people to try it to make it stick. Right, like if you get someone that has the eyeballs, it's like, damn, you really pulled that off, and they got the confidence. Then I mean, like just like 2s, a lot of people like, man, you know, these 2s. No, now everybody in their mind want the, you know, the 2s that are coming out now. You know, I mean, I got 2s. I don't got none of the popular ones, but I got 2s.
I got 2s.
I got 2s.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got none of the ones that nobody wants. But you know, but I will get the OGs though. Like that, I remember wanting those as a kid, and you know, I got the ones with the black piping, and I think that, you know, being able to have yeah, I got those. But I got
the white and red ones. I never had the ones that's coming out.
Yeah, I got the Don C's, and then the Carolina too.
Well, of course you have the hype shit.
Beast.
Right.
Beast.
At this point, just say that we all broke. Just say it.
Our La Beast.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's your next T-shirt. Our La Beast. 313 says she needs them J Balvin joints, and I mean, you know, I would like to. I like to have them, but I don't know if I want to spend $300 on them.
I wouldn't wear them.
Crazy.
It'll like some clouds on your feet. I'm good.
I don't want no clouds.
Not
for 300. Like,
I mean, would you
wear grade school? I'm not even trying to pay more than even some women's releases. I have a hard time. I'm just like, damn, these like 170, 190. I'm not used to that.
Would you wear them with the lights on? If you had them, like, would you walk around with the lights actually on?
I would. I'm the type. I would do that. I would definitely.
Like, I got the PlayStation. What's his name? Paul George's, and I'm like, nah, I ain't about to light these joints up.
I mean, my guess is on the 2s, you may get lucky and be able to grab them under retail maybe afterwards, just because it's another one of those. Like, we're buying unions below retail right now. We're buying unions at $200 flat. And I mean, just looking at the Balvins kind of took off at the ones took off at the very beginning, but then they kind of all came back down to like 300-ish, 350, which is still a lot for one that retail for 180, you know, 200, right. But compared to where it was at originally, you know, and that to me, the tie-dye colorway is way better than the clouds.
Yeah, agreed.
Put Hop's question up there, because I thought about that today.
Is the air? Ooh, that's interesting.
I'd say.
I don't want to say it's the new Jordan 1, but I think once Amamanye put out their pair, like I can't explain it. I think like if it's a collab, like people just want it because it's a collab. I don't know if they actually really care for the airship in general or the history behind it. I think it's just
right.
Yeah.
I think that it's just a hype grab. I mean, if they didn't release that white and blue pair in limited numbers, it wouldn't have been. You know, it would have been sitting. It would have been at the outlet. Just like if you released a Jordan 1 in the same colorway, it would be at the outlet. If you just, it all depends on how many you release. I mean, and people like the airship. I say the airship is almost similar to the Terminator, the Nike Terminator, which is it's got the thicker collar around the back. But I mean, it does say Nike on the back. But like, it's people don't like those. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, nobody's checking for those. And I think the only reason for the airship is, you know, because of, you know, the story. But I don't think that the airship is a good looking shoe.
I don't
bad looking shoe.
I don't think it'll ever be considered, especially on Jordan 1 level. That's putting it way up there.
Yeah.
But I think because all of the pairs that we've got were limited, it's kind of making you think that, okay, it's hype. But if they release a regular release of 500,000 pairs or something like that shit would sit everywhere.
Yep.
Agreed.
Just like the Stealth ones. I mean, I think Stealth 1 probably, I'd rather have a pair of Stealth 1. I was actually looking. I was like, man,
is that the white
and gray pair?
Gray, yeah.
Because I was like, I got the what was it? The red ones. What are they? Heritage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, I got the white and red ones. I might as well get the gray ones, and I can just kind of flip them together, for Ohio State. But it's like, man, I ain't trying to do all that shit. I got enough Ohio State pairs that I don't, I can't keep putting myself in that situation financially. So,
my plug is blowing me up today.
Have different bank account.
Yeah, the way my bank account's set up, I can't do that shit no more. So, we're gonna have to get a new house. So,
I like the yellow and white airship though that they sent out Jordan brand to certain people. I think that pair was actually clean, but
yeah, I mean, I just think that the airship, I like the Jordan 1 so much better, and I think that the colorway that they picked is just not flattering, even if it was on a Jordan 1. Just like, like the metallics never were, really big sellers when they came out, and metallics are OG colorway. The neutral gray, it's like,
I just wore my pair today.
I have them. I just never wear. Like, they're sitting on my coffee table in a box. And
who's rich now, sir?
Well, I mean, dude, these are $110 or $100 whatever dollars compared to your $10,000 pair of whatever you got.
Oh Lord!
Wow.
All right, let's talk about this last one here.
My plug is blowing me up with shoes.
Hey man, send it.
What?
No, Marcus.
Ain't nothing you want.
Man,
nothing else.
Why you even say that? Let's just get into this, and then we'll bring it on home. We want to talk about the Nike and Memphis. They lost $800,000 worth of $800,000 worth of product, and that was anywhere from Jordans to, I think, apparel was in there as well. When I look at the pictures, though, I looked at the trucks, and a lot of them trucks had a lot of boxes still in them. And when you break down, what was it? Say
at $220 a pair, it was like 3,600 pairs.
Exactly. So people
that's
were saying,
"Oh, well, that's a big old truck to move 3,600 pairs in a few hours."
Right.
What was they doing? They was just on lunch break, or like, how do you not see that happen?
How do you not have video of that? Like, I mean, they said, I guess they don't have any cameras. I'm like, if this happens, and from what I hear, it happens a lot.
I mean, I've heard of like the trains get
where the trains go.
Yeah,
yeah. I've heard the trains.
You always see so much no box.
But this happened at home.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that I don't know. Like, are they lowering the amount of shoes that they're going to release, and they're just looking for a reason to say, hey, like, these are limited because they've all got stolen? But when you really, think about the numbers, like, and first of all, like, which shoes all got taken out? They're saying that the 4s, the blue,
the 4s, the cherry
11s,
the
cherry
11s, and
those 6s.
Wasn't it 6s? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but
like,
this is the question that I have. That stuff isn't supposed to come out for months. So why was it on trucks instead of in the warehouse?
That's why it's in the trucks. I think it was.
Yeah, they moving them.
Yeah, they was like, yeah.
Let me explain something to you, Rick. And I've said this a million times. Those stores, especially boutiques, get those shoes months in advance. You see me post shit months in advance because it goes to those stores early. And that's why people always, I laugh when everybody's always talking about, oh, it's fakes. Those shoes don't come out for 9 months. That don't mean shit, because Nike made them shoes a year and a half ago. Y'all got to get out of that mentality that, a shoe is, you're only going to see it a month or two before, it drops. That's not how it works, man. It's not how it works. They have those shoes packed up and ready to go to, let's say, to JD's Sports, to their main place, and then from there they ship them to their local stores. You know what I'm saying? It's so yeah, they sitting on trucks. That's what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, there's a lot to. I mean, you got to think about it, like, you know, like you said, those big companies are taking them in, then they got to be like, all right, we got this many pairs in, now we got to send them this way. So that, obviously that's a lot of time and logistical issues that they have to look forward to in advance. So that's, you know, they just either sitting there, they were either just coming in or they were getting a rollout.
Yeah.
Would be my assumption.
When I was, gonna say when I worked at Jimmy Jazz, we was getting our shipments in months in advance. Like we got our Royal Ones months in advance. Like, so yeah, it definitely happened
months before they came out too. I know Jimmy Jazz.
Yo, real story though. Every single one in the store I was at got fired except for me and this girl because they were stealing. Because we had a flood, and they found a way to get through and then and my manager, he's so stupid. He was selling the pairs. He was selling the pairs earlier to people, you know, pocketing the money. Our DM found out, and he randomly came in like, all right, we're doing inventory today. It was clipped. Police came. It was crazy.
Oh man, that's a good way to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jimmy Jazz was like, hey, you go into the store, nobody say nothing to you. You got to help yourself. It's like, oh, I need these in a size 12. Let me go back here and look. Y'all got them. Because, man, the music be way too loud.
Yeah.
Someone's on the phone.
I just want them to fix their internet. Like when I would get that alert that Jimmy Jazz has something online.
Yeah, there's snipes now. Yep.
You're like, I don't even care because I know I'm not going to be able to get through. Like there's no point in even trying.
Oh yeah, their website was garbage.
Their website was trash can juice.
Before they got with Snipes, though, I think they were private owned.
Yeah, I think so too.
So that had
you had to have the Wi-Fi code to get through that motherfucker for sure.
Yeah,
man, yeah, it's tough to get through a lot of those sites. Shoe Palace.
Oh,
like man. Shoe Palace would be like, oh, it's stuck in the cart. Like,
what? Remember Steve?
Yeah, Sheik's still around though. Are they still around?
Mm-hmm.
Like barely. Yeah. I thought they were supposed to go under, but then they're still around.
They need to.
There's a lot of like little places that you forget about, and then you're like, oh man, you know, like when you're looking for something, like man, like I wanted this place is still open, and you can go check it out. Oh shit, and they got what you want. So
yeah, but you know, we're talking about this because somebody recorded it.
Right.
That's the only reason why we're talking about it, because this stuff has been going on for a long time. I mean, again, another story I've told several times. When the Concord 11 dropped for the first time, I had about 2 or 3 months before the stores even had them on sale from a train.
Because I got fired from Foot Locker because I had mine months in advance.
And every Jordan 11 that came out, I had them before they hit the shelves.
Hey man, we'll get them cherry ones, man, because like it's Ohio State, right? We're back on it.
Whoa, I'm sure I'll probably have them. Let me see when they drop. November.
Mm-hmm. November. I need a 13.
Whoa,
12 and a half. On the 11s, I gotta go up because the 12 be tight.
I still got rollover minutes from my penny one, so I'm damn sure getting them 11s for Polo.
Said rollover minutes. You got a singular phone?
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
Yo, singular. Oh my god! Wow.
Man, the good old days.
Man, the good old days.
All right, well, let's go ahead and shut it down. I gotta find something to eat. Hopefully.
Look, I tried to smash my cereal. Polo was giving me the dad look, so I put it down.
Yeah, you was over there eating Captain Crunch a little bit too quick. You know, tear out the roof of your mouth.
I was about to say that. The roof of your mouth,
I had no regard for the roof of my mouth. I was starving.
You eating Captain Crunch fast. It's like eating real Jacks.
E-Money, if you're in the chat, drop that link for y'all show tonight.
Yeah, they're going to do their jersey battle. Hopefully, I can be a judge. You know, I know a little something about jerseys. I like jerseys. Is that
the gold one?
Yeah, it's the gold.
God, you got money. That boy got money.
It was on sale. IO BX. But yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and check them out. I think they're gonna go on at 10. Who has the heat? That the next battle that they have. I think they still got the LeBron battle going, and PR just won their normal battle. So I think they got the Jersey battle coming up, and then they will roll into, I think it's the Champions battle.
Yeah, Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, Tournament of Champions. So that's family. Make sure y'all go ahead and check them out. They will be on. I'll if I can get something to eat real quick.
Look, if anybody want to see me on the Blackest Sneaker Battle on Skip's channel, come holler at your boy.
You doing that tonight?
Nah, whoever wants some, whoever wants smoke. I'm 2-0 out here.
Did you sign up for Who Has the Heat next season?
Juan.
Nah, didn't nobody hit me.
I told you to hit them.
All right, well, I'll hit them. I mean, it don't
jersey,
matter to me.
you gonna get in the jersey?
No, for their next season. For their next.
I'll jump in
Well,
there.
I think they're gonna do.
Hey, Kev, I'm not battling Juan, man. You know how, like, in the MMA world, how you be like, yo, that dude's from my camp. I ain't gonna fight the dude from my camp. Me and Juan, we like this, bro.
That would be a dope battle.
Yeah.
Juan, you ever do sneaker battles?
I've never did one.
Y'all should do one. Y'all should
I don't
do
know,
one.
like, because again, am I bringing KDs or y'all want me to go to the other room? Because if we go to the other room, it can get dangerous.
Hey, I know what you got. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
I like that.
Let's make that happen.
We like chaos.
I'll wear my shoes with the light on.
Let's make it happen. Let's make that happen.
Like
Damn,
that.
who's this gonna be his opponent?
You.
What type of shit is that? I just said I'm gonna battle my friend and y'all want
Let's
me
run
to
it right now,
You
Rick.
tough,
Let's run 3 pairs right now, Rick.
Oh shit.
Damn, run it.
Let's do it.
Pairs right now.
Run it.
Polo, throw something out.
Oh no, here it is. Both of y'all go get y'all best 3.
Boom.
Yeah, best
Just
3.
do it. Go get your best 3 right now.
Like the most, I need more detail. Like
That's it. Go get your top killers.
If you
that
could
you
only
know.
take 3, if you could only take 3 with you to the tornado shelter, because we both live in Midwest US. You know there's tornadoes in Oklahoma. You know there's tornadoes in Kansas. So if you had to take 3 down with you, which 3 you taking, Rick?
Go get them. Let's
yeah,
go.
My whole collection.
Stop talking and go get it.
Yeah,
My whole
go get it.
collection's in the basement.
Let's go.
You in the basement right now? Nick? I see. I see the walls.
10.5. You can't be trying to have no easy opponents, man. You want to be the best. You got to beat the best.
Yeah.
You got to beat the best.
That's why I don't battle, because
Right. That's why I don't battle. Now, if it had been 6 years ago when my collection was different, I'd take anybody on, except for Jumpman.
Yeah, I'm sensitive. I can't be in no battles.
Yo, no, literally me. Like, I'm too sensitive. Like, once I feel like niggas is really playing in my face, it's like, all right, whole battle done.
Once you feel like the fix hitting you, like, oh man, or people trying to extend their night, you're like, man, you know what? Listen, we're not gonna do that, because that extension of the night, you might slip up on that last question and then get got. So.
Hey, bro. So I was battling. Damn, I don't know what the dude's name is.
No,
Stab.
Yeah, Stab.
Stab Bundy. That's what we call him, Stab Bundy.
Quit giving that man a name that ain't his name.
So Stab, the last question, I had like 9. And Stab, they asked the question, they said, pick out all the Jordan shoes that he won a championship in. And this man Stab, he turned around, he said, man, I got boxes. I ain't finna do all that shit. I said, yo, finally the drop fronts came in handy. So I went ahead and grabbed my 6.
Uh-oh.
Now his internet started fucking up.
No, I was about to say that. He got a
of it,
battle, now the internet.
Yeah, he
messed
went
up.
there
Okay.
unplugged his modem and shit.
Harlemar live from the Underground Railroad.
Kev, do we have a way we can put the chat vote in? Do you know how to do that? Like they be doing?
Yeah.
Because I want the chat involved on this.
All right.
We're gonna do one shoe at a time.
Are we doing like in order?
I defer to the second half.
No, ain't no order. I'm gonna say
same
pull
time.
your first shoe, then I'm gonna say pull your second shoe, then I'm gonna say pull your third shoe, and they gonna vote head to head.
I would wear these. This was like the first shoe that I went for, like a release weekend, 2008 All-Star weekend, 2009. 2010 All-Star Weekend, the KD2 All-Star. I would wear these. This would be on the foot. Super GR, but I got like 6 pairs of these.
Damn.
Hey, they are red.
All-Star Weekend in Dallas at
Well, then I will see your KD2, sir.
All right.
And raise you a DS.
Wait a minute. Are we battling already?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was wearing that.
No.
He said he's wearing that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're doing the shoe on foot.
Okay. What would you run into the basement with?
Okay. All right. Hold, please.
You got the pole ready, Care?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. This
He said, "Wait a minute."
Money
sad.
is so
I'm not gonna lie,
exclusive.
like 5 or 6 years ago, it was like I've really never been in a tornado threat in Oklahoma. Like 5 or 6 years ago was like probably my closest. I was running around with 2 duffel bags. They're like, really, shoes? I'm like, I'm just gonna let them fly in the air, or am I gonna go sit on the bag in the basement?
Yeah, there you go. Hey,
All right. If we're wearing one down in the basement because the tornado's coming, I'm gonna go with the shoe I got married in.
An all-white shoe into the basement of a tornado. That's
right.
Yeah.
This fool.
Right.
I got married in this one, so that has me and my wife's name laser etched in it.
That's dope.
Right there, it has our initials and the infinity sign, and then when I proposed to her.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fire.
So my
See,
plan
Satch
is,
was good, bro.
so my plan is to pass these down to my son when he gets married, because wives always pass down their wedding dress. I want to pass down these shoes I got married in.
That's what's
still
up.
ain't winning. No, this one.
All right.
Yeah, Juan. Yeah.
Let's we ain't had a battle on here since we started battles back in the day, the original battle channel. But we got one now. We got 2 heavyweights. We got Juan from Kiklahoma. We got Rick, our Lamar clothing line.
All up, Rick. No hurt feelings.
Hey, that's my brother, man. That's my brother, so it's all
All
good.
right, Juan, what you got? What you
Let's go ahead and show your first shoe.
Go for it, Rick.
Hey, you're the
You're
guest.
the home team.
You're the guest, baby.
I don't know if you want me to take them out, but
Oh no!
Yeah, go ahead and take them out.
Yeah, man, let's see them. Let's
Give him the
see
big
them.
screen. Give him the big screen. Let's
see them.
Rick,
let-
you asked me to bat lead off, Rick.
Man.
Like the wow.
I actually warned him to.
Dirt bag.
Oh shit!
Whoa, and
Oh
they like,
Lord! Oh!
Oh shit!
oh my god.
Goddamn!
This is a dirt bag move. Right there.
Yeah.
Goddamn!
How many times have we seen these on the battle?
You wouldn't take these if y'all was in a tornado situation. Y'all ain't taking this.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
taking them.
respectfully, if I had them, I would. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Hey, when I go on vacation, I'm having somebody watching for me.
That's not even. That's not
You
even.
drop those
fair.
off at the sitters.
Wow.
I completely forgot that he had those. That's what makes it.
How do you forget somebody has a
Because
pair like that?
he just
Right.
got them. He just got them like
It don't matter.
a month and a half ago. What am I supposed to do? Keep up with his
So
inventory?
was that your
A
shoe?
pair like that?
So that's your shoe. So
Oh,
So Rick,
shit.
what you got?
Well, I'm not gonna shoot my. I ain't gonna shoot my wad.
I mean,
I didn't shoot my wad first round.
Hey,
oh
look,
damn!
I'm gonna go with my 2011. My 2011 Cool Grade
Rick didn't even bring it, bro. Rick, yes.
Are you trying to get some votes or what? What are you trying to do?
Look, man. I just grabbed what I like. You said it's
no.
tornado.
You did say that.
We ain't even got to put no damn poll up for this shit.
Wow.
Kid, go and drop the poll.
Yo, please.
Go ahead. I already took the L. I already know I took the L. Just go to the second shoe.
No, go on, put the poll up.
I'm gonna get like 2 votes, man. That's disrespectful.
Rick, we said if you had to take 3 to the tornado shelter and you pulled out a 2011 Cool Gray.
Right.
Nothing against the 2011
What you
Cool
doing?
Gray, but all the UNCs and the
Yeah.
Do you need to go back and get 2 more pairs?
Listen to me. The Cool Gray 11 is my favorite Jordan.
This is why you won't win no damn battles because
I won't win
you
no
don't
battles,
you don't know how to battle. I need you. Do we need to start over? Do you need to go get 2?
You need to get something else?
we can start over and I'll
If
put-
this is the kind of shit you pulling,
Bro,
yes, start over.
What am I
If this
supposed
is-
to grab? What am
if
I
you
supposed to
pull
grab?
it,
We
Rick,
starting
Rick,
over.
hold on.
I'm putting the Air Mag up. The Air Mag does not count.
Yeah, that
Start
does
over,
not
I'm
count.
putting
Rick,
Air
Like,
Mag
that's
up.
okay, Rick,
two
listen,
pulls
listen,
doesn't
listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying, Rick. You have shit that nobody else has, okay? You're battling a man who has shit that nobody else has. I need you to pull some shit that we don't see on battles. Period.
He pulled
I
out
don't
an
know
Air
what the
Mag,
fuck you
like,
looking for. Get your ass up,
What you want me to pull?
dude. Go get your shits. The hell? God damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go and look again.
Yeah, what the fuck? What is we doing here?
He
Shit,
said-
I
He
can
said,
pull
I got
that.
these cool grays.
Shit, I got that.
All right, we restart. The Air Mag doesn't count.
All right.
That was destruction.
I mean, shit,
I don't
that
know
was
why he
beating
did
all
that.
three.
Rick loved to flex his shoes. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, I don't know either. Juan just said, "Let me go ahead and throw this grenade in the car with you."
All right, Rick, you go first this time.
Fine. Since Polo said I ain't shit,
I mean, I tell you that every day, so it ain't nothing.
and mags are on a whole different wavelength, I'm gonna go with the UNC 4.
This is what I'm talking about.
There we
Now,
go, Rick.
now
Yeah,
you doing it.
yeah. Get you something, Juan. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna one up you, bro. I got an OU4
Oh my god.
with the Nike Air Tag
Oh,
in a size
This-
9.5. In a size 9.5.
Oh, you
With the
gonna have
Oh,
both?
he
of
tryna-
them do the spin around? Hey, for the record, before anybody votes.
This one doesn't count. This is a pre.
No, that one counts. I want you to keep that bad boy up. But we all know that OU PEs is equivalent to Oregon PEs. Like everybody can get them. But these, you don't see a lot of people with these.
Everybody can get them. I ain't got them. Kev, you got them?
nope.
Key, you got them?
Polo, you're not helping me.
Anybody in the
Rick.
chat? Anybody in
Rick.
the chat got them?
Rick,
Yeah.
just like Oregon PEs and UNC PEs, everybody can get a 13 and a 14.
Oh,
Who can get a 9.5?
Only other person I know with these is the perfect pair.
The only other person you know with the UNC4 is the perfect pair.
Personally, only other person I know
Oh,
with a UNC4 is the perfect pair.
Okay.
Kev, you dropped the
it's in there.
oh, okay. I can't see it.
All right.
I'm gonna end it in a couple seconds. I'm gonna look. I think
Yeah,
we're.
Juan.
I'm gonna
Go
end
ahead,
it.
Rick. Number 2. I'll try not to one up you this time.
Oh yeah.
Go number.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, so who won this round?
Wait, it was 50. It wasn't 50-50. When I ended it, it's I don't know what happened because it was 56-40. I don't know. 44. But it ended up saying 50-50 on the thing. So
Oh damn. This
Oh,
is
so
this
we
how
gotta
started?
vote.
that's how we started.
We just
I'll
here
go
for
first.
participation ribbons anyways.
My
Juan, what do you
vote,
play? You play with your chin hair, man? You got like three
my
hairs.
vote is
Stop
for
doing
Juan.
that.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm trying to grow them out, so I figure if I pull on.
All right, Juan, I went last round. It's your turn.
All right.
Wait a minute, hold on. We voting. Kev, which one you got? This is a tough one for me because
Yeah, it's
OU is my
tough.
favorite football squad and UNC my favorite basketball
I'm
squad.
gonna defer to Key because I like them both equally because they're both fours, and I like the Carolina blue, but I'm more partial to red, even though that red is a little different red. I'm gonna give my vote to Key.
Oh, I love you, Rick, but I'm gonna go with Juan.
Got him.
Okay, well, round 2. Who going first?
Who did you pick, Marcus?
I can't pick. Them my two favorite squads. I can't pick.
You gotta pick
So
one.
I had to be the deal breaker. That's correct.
I can't pick. So
That's fine. You know what? If my friend wins, we all win. So it's perfectly fine.
right, the chat win because they get to see some
heat.
heat.
The wrong way, Rick. We said this was for fun. You already sound
Right.
bad.
The chat winning because they get to see some heat.
Thought you was gonna play with my froggy.
I just went. Yo,
Hey, yo.
Yo, Demeter. Thought you was gonna play with my frog.
All right, Juan, you up?
Number 2.
I'm up.
When this man grab boxes and shit, you already know it's
man.
coming with some.
Hey man, come on with the
shit.
dramatic pause, man.
I was giving you a second to pay attention to the box, but I haven't worn these just yet. They will be worn on October 16th at my next event. But you know, I told y'all my favorite color.
Oh my God. Oh.
I told y'all my favorite color was red. So if I was going to get one of them.
Oh, shit.
Today drained me.
Dang.
Lord have mercy.
I need some Juan money.
Wow.
93 hours every 3 days.
I'll see you at Air Force One, sir.
All right.
I don't have a fancy box, but I'm gonna go with the UNC one.
Hey, I like the colorway. I think that's the best Jordan 1 out of that PE collection, just because the navy and the baby blue go well together.
Yeah. Crocodile. Kev, give my big screen. You gave this nigga big screen. Give my big screen. Hey, you see it dancing on there? Look at it.
Oh yeah, you got that
That's
just
why I ain't
for
gonna hold
me.
Wow.
JUSTFORME. Yeah, them joints hard though.
Sexy.
Got the ostrich leather.
Can you do me a favor? Can y'all hold both of y'all shoes up again?
Which one? The second one or the first one?
The second one. But take him off big screen, Kev.
Yep.
Trying to do a boomerang. Alright, thank you.
Complex shoe battles ain't got shit on this one.
Listen, talk to my friends
PE.
nice on their show. Are you dumb? Like,
After y'all stole our shit, this is how we come back.
Did I put this in here yet? Yeah, I did.
All right.
All right, so let me go ahead and stop it.
Black
We got Juan with 63%, Rick with 36%. Where the other 1% at? But yeah, all right. Louis, the LV gets it. Let's go round 3.
Is it me, Juan?
It's you.
I'm gonna do this in honor of my man Juan. He said he likes Nike Air. I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want.
Nice.
That's nasty.
Skip.
UNC 5.
All right,
Hold on, wait. Show one more time. Let me get you.
Yeah, put it on big screen.
Let me get you. Yeah, that Nike Air on the back.
No, nice one.
Thank you, sir.
yeah, that's really good.
I got the OU one in a 9.5. Throwing that out there.
Be swaying the chat. What you got for me?
What we got there? The guy.
Oh, that's the what the?
Ooh.
1 of 3.
Oh,
Damn.
my God.
Oh
What is
shit!
happening right now?
I mean, I had to leave y'all with the KD. We talked about KDs all show.
Yeah,
Right,
no, it's only
right.
right. It's only right.
True.
Damn.
Yeah.
With the KD for 3 pairs.
Damn.
Can't put that on the big screen, man. I gotta see that.
All right, hold on.
Two 9s and an 18. 2 9s and an 18. The most expensive shoe I've ever bought. The most expensive shoe I'll ever buy.
You flew up there. Let them know.
Damn,
Yeah, them joints dope.
Not a
that's
custom.
crazy.
Not a custom. Has been worn a couple times.
Wow.
You can see all the different pairs in there.
Mm-hmm.
With that heat, that thermal.
I wish Daniel was around to see this. He would.
I know. Man, let's go. Let's see where we're at. Let's see. We're gonna end it. We got Juan at 58 and Rick at 41.
Whew. Wow.
Hey, both of y'all, man. I mean, I ain't trying to battle with none of yous.
No, respectfully, y'all got it.
I ain't got
Y'all got
nothing.
Y'all on a whole another level.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they always say birds of a feather flock together. You see why me and him is friends, man. Like, it's cool, you know, traveling in the United States, not only for your job, but to do it with your friend. You know, I've been trying to elevate his taste buds because my man will shoot to a Hooters or a B-Dubs in the quickness. But I've
Ain't
definitely
nothing wrong
tried
with
to elevate them taste buds when we go somewhere and try something new.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Skip, you don't be coming over here trying to steal our battlers. We already got you got R. Lamar.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no more. That's it.
I set it up. I got you.
And Ink don't want none of this. Ink don't want none of Juan. That's a whole different level, brother.
I don't think he want that.
Nah.
This is my last YouTube show of the year. We're stopping here.
Well, we appreciate you for doing it here, man.
Definitely. Let's go ahead and shut it down because we gotta kick it over to E Money and Who Has the Heat. They're getting ready to go on. We'll go ahead and say our goodbyes, man. Hey, Juan, definitely appreciate you coming on and spending the time with us, and know that your time is super valuable, and just flattered that you were able to come and spend 2 hours with us. Appreciate you, man. I got your email. I got your website in the description. Go ahead and check out Kiklahoma, man. Make sure y'all support this man. I mean, he's one of us, and he has LV Air Force Ones, so he can do it.
And Air Max,
and a bunch of KD ones that y'all let sit for $65 way back in the day.
Yeah, so make sure go ahead and support this man for sure. Doing great things, and we need to celebrate people in the community that are doing great things. Like I mean, everybody on this panel, definitely positive. And I appreciate all y'all for coming on. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna kick it to Juan. You can say your goodbyes, and then we'll go Key, Lamar. I'll come back, and then kick it to Polo.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me on here. Just being able to chat it up with you guys for a couple hours, talk about some different topics, sauce and shoes and stuff like that. And just everybody just stay positive, man. There's so much negativity going on right now in the world, and if you get into some of that, man, just walk away. Because like I tell everybody all the time, the most important thing you can do at the end of every day is getting home to your family right now. It's just so many crazy people, so many crazy times, and obviously accidents, can happen. So just keep positive energy, keep looking forward. And if you got some issues with somebody, man, just walk away. Because again, it's more important for you to walk into the front door of your house with your kids, your spouse, your brothers, your sisters, instead of beefing over something silly. That doesn't matter.
Trivia.
You get in sneakers out here for sure.
For sure.
You said it's me, right?
Yep.
So Marcus and Kev, thank you for having me on once again.
Well, thanks
you
for
guys are
coming
my
through.
guys. Juan, nice meeting you. Amazing. Love your energy. Alamar, you're my Virgo bro.
Yes,
thanks to the chat. Thanks to the panel. Y'all follow me or whatever. And yeah, I had a great time tonight. Alamar. Yeah.
Yo, definitely appreciate you guys for having me on. Sis, I always appreciate having you, bro. Polos and Jay. Sorry I can't make it down to Dallas. Me and Juan will hold it down in Kiklahoma for you. We're going to have to get you up here.
Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah. Kev, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have that package in the mail. Polo going to have that package in the mail. And again, like I said, this is the type of individual Juan is. I showed up to one of his shows, and he gave me a plaque for perfect attendance.
That's dope.
So that's the type of guy he is, man. So, regardless of what everybody may possibly say about him, that's my bro, man. Love you, fam. Straight up.
That's what's up. And I will go ahead and I want to shout out KB Fresh Kicks for shouting us out. I know I brought the promo a little bit late, to the party. I had a weird week last week, so definitely glad that we were able to come together and fellowship and all that good stuff. Appreciate the chat for coming out as always. And like I said, make sure you guys go ahead and check out who has the heat directly after this, if you're not already there. And then also, make sure you check out the Blackest Battles on Skip's channel. Check out Talking Kicks on Wednesdays, and then you got Retro Talk Forum on Tuesdays. You got Chill Town, every few nights or so. So make sure the bell is selected. Am I missing anybody?
Dre Day got his show on Sundays.
313.
Yeah, 313 on Thursdays.
Turnpike Tony on Twitch.
Yeah.
Ladies Night.
And hit up McFly and Go Weezy for them reviews on them on foots.
Yep.
We're really close when we hit 10,000 followers on Whatnot on getting somebody a pair of these for $120.
Oh shit!
Oh hey, okay.
So,
let me find out what not is about.
Let
me see
what not.
And
how you spell that? What's
we're gonna pull out a pair if it's not your size, obviously, because I'm not gonna sit there and buy everybody's size. If you don't win, we'll throw you like $7,500 store credit to my website or like $6,500 cash. So it's the W either way. So follow me across the board, Kiklahoma on all platforms. Again, I appreciate you guys having me on for a few minutes.
I'm already there. Let me find out what the Whatnot's about though, so I can I need to come up my bro.
I know a lot of people using that right now, so I heard great things about it.
You have to check that out.
Is it my turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
Yes.
All right. Well, shout out to you, Juan. Thank you for coming on the show, man. I've heard nothing but great things about you. I know we've talked about coming to your show, and trust me, I will be there. It's sad that it's on the same weekend as SneakerCon because I definitely would have tried to come out that weekend, but I'm definitely gonna check you out, man. So keep doing what you're doing. Need more people like you in the community, man.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Rick, you my boy. Thank you for always coming through when I hit you up, man. I hate you ain't gonna be at SneakerCon, but I definitely understand, and you get a pass because it's Juan. So, but we're gonna link up soon. And my bestie always coming through from Thank You Key. That's the future of social media, sneakers, and all that right there, y'all. So if y'all not checking her out, y'all making a big mistake because I'm telling y'all, she the future of this shit for real. And Kev, you my boy. So I ain't even gotta say much to you.
Yep, you good.
The chat, thank y'all for coming through. My usual suspects for showing up, showing out like always. And this, boys, how you just gonna take over my ending? But like Juan said, man, it's more than sneakers. It's more than beefing on this social media stuff and all that. It's more to it than that. It's so much stuff going on in the world today. You got to hug your loved ones. I just found out I got another one of my best friends is super sick and probably don't have much time left. So, it's the life is short, man. You never know, when anything can happen. So all this other stuff that goes on, man, like Juan said, make sure you make it home to your family because that's what it's all about. With that being said, man, hopefully we'll be back next week with another dope show. And thanks again for coming through. We'll see y'all Monday.
Peace.